I am just thinking about being part of General Guy's organization. Despite that, after everything I went through for many years, I've been thinking, this is the truth. For these past few months, after Sage was expelled and disowned and arrested for all the bad actions he did, and that my stupid abusive parents are gone, I hadn't been with General Guy for months, but I heard from somebody that General Guy is now taking betrayals from his gang very seriously now, about betraying him. Honestly, what am I gonna do about it? I don't want to be hated again, and I don't want to go back being a troublemaker. But what do I do so that I'm not assaulted? I know him. If he finds out I'm about to betray his gang, he'll be on the hunt for me if I move on from him. But in all honesty, I'm not a big fan of him now. I stopped being a troublemaker several months ago after I shared my backstory, but I don't know what I do. Do I stay on his side or tell them the truth? I have no other choice, but in order for me and for all my other friends to not be assaulted, or possibly killed, I'm going to have to pretend I'm still serving General Guy. Then when the times fully comes, I will fully betray him. But now no, and I will still live on my new life. I just don't want him to know I'm now a non-troublemaker. But I just know him. He's assaulted so many people, even my stupid abusive parents. Who cares for them anyway? Some of the victims we assaulted probably sorta deserved it. I know it was horrible, even for myself, to assault all those people, but Sage, some of his stupid friends, our abusive parents, and whoever else that were just as bad as them pretty much got karma for what actions they did to another troublemakers in some past GoAnimate videos, if I remember. I'll still pretend to continue to serve him.
Hey, how are you today, Tripp?
I've thought of something, and it's about us being members of General Guy's gang. We're no longer those guys who wants to go after people. And in all honest, I never became part of the recent assaults General Guy has done, even on those 4 kids, some other random people, or that Stan kid, who I've never heard of. I've stayed out of those recent assaults just to avoid trouble. But I am worried if General Guy finds out we've betrayed him, we will all catch hell from him.
You know what? I barely have been in the gang for a while. I really don't want to help him with his plan, and I don't think the rest of us want to either. General Guy hasn't gone after you or any of your other friends, has he? I think his focus is to be the new ruler of King or something. He's taken a break on assaulting victims.
Oh, you guys don't know that he's just that crazy big criminal. He just makes the choices whether to follow his steps to go after someone, or he waits until he discovers a true backlash he didn't know about. Look, as much as I don't want to, nor the rest of us, some of us have to pretend to still serve that wanted employee. Are you kidding? What would we have to do with that nasty troublemaker? We just broke up with our girlfriends after the trauma the both of us went through. So after those crazy moments, do you think I want to be a member of General Guy's gang still? Look, I'm happy with my new life. I am never going back to General Guy again. Listen, he's going to know you have betrayed him, and he's gonna do something massive to you. Pretend like you are still part of his gang, then sneakily leave when everyone is either done with some plans and you can continue to still live on your life. General Guy is really taking this betrayal shit seriously now. No, I'm never joining that bastard. You've seen what I went through. My days of causing trouble is just old history. Do you know how much trouble I would be in if I gone back to that wanted criminal? I'm serious. I don't want to have jail time or lose everything because of me making the wrong choice. I'll fight that bitch even if he tried. Do not fucking try to fight that criminal. I'm telling you. You will get to the point you'll die. No, I've been a slave to him. He made me become a bigger troublemaker than I ever was. I made really screwed up choices. I even did more worse things than what I did in Techno Glitch's universe. Who cares about him anyways these days? I got expelled. My parents do not want me in their lives anymore. Why the fuck would I go back being a troublemaker and help General Guy with this plan? What is this? 2011, 2014, 2015, 2017, 2019, 2021? This is a new decade for me, and the rest of us. Have you even seen lots of troublemakers lately cause trouble to other people? Hardly so many of them are like that anymore nowadays. You need to fully realize why they became those troublemakers in the first place. Some of the parents in these useless grounded videos do know how to parent their child. Watch the whole history. Why do you think grounded videos don't happen that much anymore? Because some of the parents had some odd behavior with the way they grounded them. It was so insane for some, they discovered that that was not the life they deserved to live in. And Tripp, you shouldn't serve that criminal, because then you will go back to your troublemaking self and go back to jail. General Guy thinks he's tough. He thinks he can beat everybody that comes for him. I'll tell you one thing, he's not coming towards me.
Are you out of your mind? He's the top one biggest troublemaker worldwide. If you fight him, he'll nearly take your life to death. You should just listen to what Tripp is saying.
I said, I don't want to. When will you guys just understand why I chose to change my ways? Come on, it isn't like General Guy knows where we are, does he? I'm serious. Please just pretend you are still a servant. I don't want you to lose your life. Just do it. We're not really on his side, we're pretending. Okay, screw it, whatever. But one thing. I am staying out of every assault he does. That means I'm not joining on whoever he comes for next. I hope I can still enjoy my new life. Well, let's just hope we still enjoy our new lives and hopefully won't become those criminals again.
Those are the reasons I decided to just make my decision to return to General Guy's organization, only since I remembered everything of wonderful times I had here, and enjoyed my new journey here. I stopped there because of what my creator said about connecting his For Hire series to the General Guy franchise, which is no longer canon. And even if he decides to boot my For Hire series and start it all over, nothing from that will have anything to do with me. That will be a different timeline. So as of this, I am kicking off from the job hunting permanently. I will help with General Guy's plan though. So, sorry for what I did 7 months ago.
Good to have you back on the big crew. All of us understand your situation. Soren, we're happy to have you back on this gang, together.
Yeah, we're gonna change everything once the deeds are done.
Thanks. Now I'm going to see the others and explain what I'm going to do now that I have returned.
It's just been months, getting used to this new life. I feel bored now all of a sudden. We don't have much places in this new DGverse server I made a while ago. I'm thinking next year we upgrade this place. I will just need a crew to help me. This is the first mission, to start a redemption journey. I must get a crew of my own to get me through this new decade.